You know what time it is? Neutro News, where we talk about the latest PlayStation news for the week. And wow, what a week it's been. We're going to talk about Summer Game Fest. We're going to talk about the PSVR 2, which it's getting an update that probably should have come a while back so you can play it on PC. And we're going to talk about Ben Studio because we haven't really heard much about their new IP. We have heard is this live service game they're working on is costing way more than it would be for a Days Gone 2, which tells me Sony is very confident in this live service game that we all want. And of course, let's talk about the reaction from the Summer Game Fest where we streamed it. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know my thoughts. It was pretty good.
And what about that gameplay to Star Wars Outlaws, huh?
You just showed us another, like a cinematic, it didn't...
The Premium Gold Deluxe Edition. Have to buy that. Microtransaction.
Oh, the fourth. So we're going to talk about the PSVR 2, and if you joined the live stream the other day after we beat the damn fire giant on Elden Ring, oh my gosh, that was one of the best streams we've done. What? What? No! I would have shown you at the end that I'd finally bought a PSVR 2. I had to take advantage of that damn discount. I'm waiting to do an unboxing and a full video, and I think in that video, we'll do it on stream. But in terms of sales of the VR 2, it's not doing too well. So according to this article in 2023, the PSVR 2 started off very strong, supposedly outselling the VR 1 easily in the first 6 weeks. But if you fast forward to March of 2024, and PlayStation has halted because sales are slowing down. And to be honest, I don't think it's overpriced. I think for the technology and what it does, I think it's a good price. I just think, who can drop $1,000 for a PS5, not including games, and then a PSVR 2, not including games? It's a lot of freaking money. I remember I did want to buy it, and I was like, why would I buy it? Because I haven't got the money, and there's not that many games for it. The living crisis, you know, mate, the electric bill, bloody rapscallions, and stuff like that. I only took advantage of this now because Els was like, buy it, and I was like, no, don't say that. She was like, we're gonna buy a house. We're not gonna be able to buy stuff once we got this house, so buy it now. That's your thing. I'm going on holiday. And I was like, okay. It's not compatible with the VR 1, which I think that is such a missed opportunity. You got so many people that had that library. I would assume that they might even sell their VR 1 and then just buy the VR 2. Maybe it's just that difficult to do. Chances are people like myself will probably buy VR 1 games if they were compatible. And of course, you couldn't play it on PC. What?
You don't need to get angry.
Until now. You should have done this earlier. Now, if you do have a PSVR 2 and you wanted to play natively on your PC, you have to pay an extra $60 or £50. Your mother. It's quite expensive for an adapter. From the 7th of August, you'll be able to buy this adapter. $49.99 in the UK and $59.99 US dollars. You'll be able to play Steam games like Half-Life Alyx and thousands of other. My gosh, they needed this at launch. Along with that adapter, you will need a DisplayPort cable too, and on the screen is the minimum requirements in case anyone is interested in to know what PC you kind of need or the minimum you need. Now, I want to know what you think about the PSVR 2. Is it something you're interested in? Is it just too damn expensive? Are you just not bothered? I want to know your thoughts, so let me know. I'm excited to try this out, so watch out for a future video. And before we get onto the main reaction from Summer Game Fest, and also I'm sorry that I started getting a bit bored and I started playing around with the sound effects, so sorry if you kept hearing like these nuts.
A ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Ben Studio have announced some details on their new game. Like, this is going to be a big game, and it's obviously going to be a live service game, which for me is disappointing. No. But it is based off the open world styles in Days Gone. I'm really hoping it's to do with the Days Gone universe. I feel like that will be a massive missed opportunity if there's something completely different. The article states Days Gone Ben Studio staffing up for a AAA service game. And this is costing Sony around $250 million, which is a crazy amount of money.
Damn. I'm sorry.
And it's just sad for me because it sounds like for the next few years now, Ben Studio will just be a live service studio. And Jeff Ross states at least $250 million is going into this game.
Oh My gosh.
Now, whatever you think about this game, it has to be a success. Sony's put so much money into this and belief that this has to make money. To think how much money this has cost, and it's cost way more than it would for a Days Gone 2 sequel. That's what's even more frustrating, because the fans didn't ask for a live service game, did they? What makes me think about this game, do Sony regret this now? Because obviously with Jim Ryan in the past, they were focusing on live service, and then years later they've realized, oh, it's kind of oversaturated. Why did we do that? We're kind of known for our single player story game. So I'm wondering, do they kind of regret this? If this has nothing to do with Days Gone or the Days Gone world, I would be very upset. Maybe it could be an open world, zombies, and you can create your own base, and it's to do with the characters and maybe new characters.
Hey, where are you?
Look, Skizzo and I, we're gonna get the det cord for those explosives to seal the caves, remember?
Yeah.
On to the main finale about Summer Game Fest. So we're going to run through the PlayStation games that were announced, so the ones dropping on PlayStation. I hope I haven't missed any. You can let me know if I do. I was so buzzing to hear about Alan Wake 2. And you know what? It's even better because we're getting that DLC, Night Springs, which it comes out today. I upgraded to the Digital Deluxe and I cannot wait to play that game. I might even play it today. What else is so cool for people who are waiting for a physical release? They are bringing out a physical release end of the year along with the collector's edition. Oh no, I kind of want it. I was a bit disappointed because you play as 3 characters: the woman from the CAF, or well, the CAF area thing. You play as that guy who's stuck in the other world, that cop, and then you are playing as, I have never played Control, but it's her, and I heard this is in the same universe. That's quite cool. I'm a bit disappointed because I'm like, I want to play more as Alan Wake. It's just funny how you play less as Alan Wake in an Alan Wake game. It's based off what if scenarios. That's all you know. So I'm just going to jump in maybe this weekend if I get time. I was playing Final Fantasy. We have the final season 3 that drops on June the 13th. And I actually like this game, but again, it's online and I just lose a lot of interest in this game and I don't have a lot of time. But you're playing in Kyoto of 1568 with new ranked mode weapons, gadgets. Does look quite neat, and new weekly tournaments. Again, I just don't have enough time for it, and it was a very, very fun game, but that's coming soon. The First Descendant on July 2nd. It's a looter shooter, and they made a great choice of music, by the way, with this cinematic trailer. Again, it's not for me, but it was an epic trailer. They got the music on point. You have a strategy game with Kunutsu Gamey Path of the Goddess, if I got that right. It's all about slicing with elegant dance moves and commanding true villagers. You get some big bosses with some supernatural powers, and this looks kind of neat. I've forgotten about most of these. I was really tired last night. Of course, we got Black Myth Wukong and another trailer, and that's coming August 20th. I'm so glad it was just a trailer because I'm so ready for this game. There's gonna be a collector's edition as well, which are cool. I don't have enough space or money for these collector's editions. You have Star Wars Outlaws coming very soon, and we got another kind of quick gameplay trailer. It's just a trailer. You know what? I know probably next week they're going to have a showcase probably a bit more like a mission. That would be good, because at the minute it's just so many trailers. I'm really not excited for this game. We're gonna have to see next week. You got Harry Potter Quidditch, and again, I didn't know what to think about this because I loved Hogwarts Legacy. I really wish they just added that in at a later date, or maybe even just added it as like a DLC or something if they wanted to make more money, because Warner Brothers loves losing money. It looks like very Fortnite-y. I don't know. I'm excited. I love Harry Potter, but I just don't know. It's a shame they've done it as a separate game. Are you excited for that? You need to let me know. Warhammer 40k Space Marine looks so good, and I thought this was like a new Gears of War or something. I'm so glad this is coming to PlayStation. This actually looks right up my street, and I know there's so many third-person or just shooter online games. There's loads, but this one definitely caught my eye. I love the art style and the guns. If there's a free demo or something, I want to at least give it a try. I don't just want to buy it straight away. We have Enotria. Did I get that right? An upcoming Souls-like game. Just a cinematic trailer at the minute, but there is a demo, I believe. And with the highlight of the stream was Killer Bean. Okay, I have to say, this looked... at first I was like, what the? This looks like James Bond if he was a bean. And tell me I'm wrong. This actually looks so good. This was so creative. He looks like a badass bean. It's a mixture of like third person, first person shooting, and it's just so much action and driving a flipping car. Hey, I really want to try this out. So many of you are so excited for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and that's coming October 11th. Again, I've never watched any of the Dragon Ball Z. I can't believe it. My mom never really let me. She thought it was just all too, like, you know, violent. But so many of you I've seen on the live stream are just so excited for this. You finally got a release date. It just looks madness. I really want to watch the series. Got New World Atheum, if I got that right, October 15, an open world MMO from Amazon Games. Looks right on my street, but again, I don't have time for these sort of games. Like, you can build your base, scavenge for resources. Not much from the trailer, but you can also play solo with your friends, and there's also crossplay to this. So again, this is something I'm gonna just keep my eye out for. You got Sonic. I haven't played Sonic in quite a few years since I was a kid. There is an audience for Sonic for sure, but you got Sonic X Shadow Generation October 25th. You have Slitterhead, which looks very weird but interesting. Looks like you're in Amsterdam and you're tripping. Not sure about this. And then you got Unknown Awakening. It looks right up my street as you embark on a quest for truth. Hopefully there's a compelling story to this, because powers, the magic, it looks quite unique in terms of the gameplay, and this should be coming this year. You got Lego Horizon Adventure, which we saw the leaks, and you know what, I've never played a Lego game. I like the Horizon games, I just don't like them that much, but this looks kind of fun, and a lot of you have been saying you have to play some of the Lego games. This looks very fun. I feel like I'll have more fun with this combat than the actual Horizon games, but this is coming really soon. Are you just fed up with Horizon, or are you just a mad fan about Horizon? You need to let me know. We've got Neva, and I remember seeing this a long time ago, and if I'm not correct, I remember this is just like a very sad game. It looks very, very cute. The art style looks beautiful as you travel with your lone wolf and uncover the secrets and adventures through this dying world. I do believe we saw this like a year ago, or even 2 years. I remember seeing it. It just seemed like a very sad game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 looks quite neat. An action RPG during the Civil War in the 15th century as you play as a guy called Henry. And what is cool is I believe you can choose what path to take, whether you want to try and save the world or not. And again, this is an open world adventure, so I'm keeping my eye out for this. And to finish off 2024 with Wonder Stop, you can run a tea shop serving customers and much more. Doesn't look like it's for me. Vibrant colors, but yeah. Moving to 2025, you have Delta Force Hawk Ops, another online FPS. Not sure about me, but the trailer looked like it was dropping frames. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. This looks pretty cool. Classic style fighting game, and I think this is game of the year. 10 out of 10. Monster Hunter Wilds looks very, very cool. Seeing more gameplay to this. Again, I'm not sure if you need to play any of the previous games, but I really want to dive into this franchise. Dune Awakening, just a cinematic trailer, but a lot of you said, imagine there's a Dune game. One of you said about what video franchise would you want to see, and someone said, I would love to see a Dune game. Well, there you go. We've got Phantom Blade Zero, another amazing gameplay trailer, and this is what finished off the showcase. This is what finished off the show. This is so right up my street. It looks amazing, and I do believe this is coming next year, even though it was supposed to come this year. But I cannot wait for Phantom Blade Zero. That looks unbelievable. What a trailer. And it did finish off the show quite nicely, even though I was falling asleep. You got Street Fighter 6 DLC coming next year as well, if you really love that. I've still got my game in the damn pack, so I haven't even opened it. Civilization 7. Valorant is also coming to consoles, and this got a very long trailer. I think I fell asleep at this point, so I've never played Valorant. I'm not sure if it's any good, but you guys can let me know. And I do believe Skate is still in the works. There will be a beta for consoles later on in the year, I think. Not sure. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this, and it's still being made. If in case I missed any other games, it's because they're not on PlayStation, unless I've actually missed out some games that are on PlayStation. So that's what you guys are there for. So it was a late night, so excuse me if I missed any out. What are you most excited for? Was it better than the State of Play, even though that was half an hour and this was 2 hours? I want to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Let's take a look at the comment of the day from my previous video. 20 must-play games that you need to play in 2024. Shout out to George. I don't remember how I came across your channel, but glad your channel is my go-to now, I can honestly say. I recently got my PS5 a few months ago, currently playing Red Dead 2, loving it, but the backlog on these games is crazy. Keep up the good work, love your videos, and much blessings. Thanks, George, for the support, man. And yeah, man, I had to do a video like that, although I had a comment saying that I always do these videos, but again, those sort of videos are for people that haven't seen the channel before, trying to get new audience in. There is new content coming, so I'm not just going to do the same things, but I'm always going to do like top 10s and stuff like that. I love doing those sort of videos, but I am trying to make a variety of different content. I've just finished Red Dead 2, the epilogue, and flipping out, I just can't get over how good that is. Oh my god, I'm trying to platinum Final Fantasy 7 this weekend. I need to film my next video after this one, and then I just want to spend some time playing games. That's why I haven't got many clients today on a Saturday. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next. Woohoo! Live service.